Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here, and welcome back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So today, Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass has arrived, and that's what we're going to be doing in today's video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, just as always, we're going to be heading back to 50cc, and we have 3 new characters, being Petey Piranha, which is over here, Wiggler, and Kamek. And then Wave 6, we're going to be getting 2 more characters, and it's going to be the last remaining 2 characters. So, for today's video, for the first course, or the first cup of tracks, we're going to be doing Petey Piranha. And yes, this is actually my first time playing through these courses as of right now by the time I'm recording this video, so I'll use the B-Dasher, because why not? Alright, so we're going to head over to the Feather Cup. Okay, so the courses for the Feather Cup is Athens Dash from Mario Kart Tour, Daisy Cruiser from Mario Kart Double Dash, Moonview Highway from Mario Kart Wii, and the new track, Squeaky Clean Sprint. So yes, as of today, I am playing through these tracks for the very first time. So I will be giving you guys my raw first impressions of these tracks as we go along. So first things first, with the Feather Cup is Athens Dash from Mario Kart Tour. And if you guys want to know my honest opinions about Mario Kart Tour, I have not been keeping up with the game. It's because that I've actually stopped playing the game after a few months of playing it back in 2019. And because it's a free-to-play game, that means there is kind of like microtransactions in a way where you have to like get rubies and whatnot. So yeah, this is Athens Dash, if you guys didn't notice. And so far, I do like the aesthetic of this track. It looks really nice. Like, I do like the architecture. And the music so far sounds really good. So for your Mario Kart newbies out there, I'm regarding to Petey Piranha. His debut was in Mario Kart Double Dash, and he hasn't been in a Mario Kart game since he was added again in Mario Kart Tour. So Double Dash was his only appearance in Mario Kart up until Tour, and they brought him back here in the Booster Course Pass in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it's really cool seeing him again. So when we do the Cherry Cup, I'm going to be playing as Wiggler. Yes, I'll play as Wiggler in the Cherry Cup. And then when we do Wave 6, I'll play as Kamek, and I'll probably pick whatever character that gets added in Wave 6. So unfortunately, I will not be playing as all of the DLC characters, unfortunately, but we're only going to play through a few of them, because there's only 2 slots left, and they'll be added in Wave 6, which will be coming out towards the end of this year. And if you guys didn't see my update video that I made last week, I am going to be doing a live stream series where I'm going to be playing through all of the retro courses from each Mario Kart game, meaning I'll be doing Super Mario Kart tracks, Mario Kart Double Dash's tracks, Mario Kart 64. I did an update video on that. If you guys would like to see that video, I will drop it in the description below. And I kind of did forget to mention Mario Kart Super Circuit. That wasn't intentional, that was just my fault. I am going to be doing Mario Kart Super Circuit, so if I didn't say it in that video, then that was my mistake. But yeah, with that live stream, I'm going to be doing all of the courses in each of the Mario Kart games that were added. Yeah, I just got hit by a spiny shell there. So yeah, so far this track has been really interesting, I guess. I mean, it's not anything groundbreaking, I will say, but aesthetics-wise, the track does look really nice. Alright, that was Athens Dash. Alright, so next up is going to be Daisy Cruiser from Mario Kart Double Dash. And This was a retro track in Mario Kart 7, if I'm correct. And this track was also added into Mario Kart Tour really recently. Just burned out there. And similar to tracks like Ice Ice Outpost, I believe this is a track that splits into two branching paths. Also for you, oh, am I going the wrong way? Oh shoot, I am going the wrong way. Well, my bad there. Well, this is my first time playing through this track, so, of course I will be making those kind of mistakes there. Well, yeah, another thing I want to bring up really quick, I will be making a poll on the community tab. I'm going to be making two separate polls. I'm asking your opinions on these courses. Or if you would like, you can also give out your opinions in the comments below. But I will be making a poll about these tracks to see which one's your favorites. And I'll also be doing the same thing with Wave 6 whenever that comes out. So that should be really interesting. So I'm surprised that Wave 5 came out in July, because last year, Wave 2 came out in August of 2022, and I was wondering if that was going to also be the same thing with Wave 5, but that's not. I guess we decided to release it in July. So I don't know about for Wave 6. I don't know if that's going to come out either in November or in December, but maybe I want to say November, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So yeah, this track so far has been really nice. Like, I really do like this track's design. It's basically a giant cruise ship, basically. What am I doing? Yeah, this whole video is just me going backwards. I know it's crazy, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it. I also want to try to come in first place too, so we got King Boo, who is also a Mario Kart Double Dash veteran, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Wiggler, he's from Mario Kart 7, and Kamek, he's from Mario Kart Tour. But fun fact, Kamek was supposed to be a playable character in Mario Kart 64 until they dropped him. And I also think he was also going to be playable in Mario Kart Wii, but they also dropped him as well. But then they were like, you know what, let's just bring him to Mario Kart Tour, which I find really weird, but... And then they decided to bring him back here in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I was about to say Double Dash, but that was my mistake there. Alright, that was Daisy Cruiser. That was a fun track. I really enjoyed that one. Alright, so next up is Moonview Highway from Mario Kart Wii, which is going to be really fun. Because that's actually a city track. And it's just by the name alone, this takes place at night, very similar to Mushroom City from Mario Kart Double Dash and Toad's Turnpike from Mario Kart 64. But they also brought back the bomb carts, and if you drive into them, it's pretty obvious it will explode, so you don't want to drive into the bomb carts. That is pretty cool that they actually brought those guys back. Oh, here comes the red shell. So yeah, that was the first lap. Oh yeah, another weird thing is that Dry Ruins, another Mario Kart Wii track that hasn't been turned into a retro track. Oh yeah, I just drove right into that bomb cart. But yeah, you saw what it does. It actually explodes if you drive into it. So yeah, Dry Ruins, unfortunately, didn't make it to the Booster Course Pass. I mean, I'm not going to jump into conclusions just yet because we do have one more wave left. But I'm not sure if that track will ever get added to the Booster Course Pass because it is in Mario Kart Tour. And that was another Mario Kart Wii track that had yet to be added as a retro track. Yeah, I know it looks like I'm driving into vehicles, but it really doesn't matter because it's not like I'm losing the race or anything, so... Alright, so now we're in our last lap. And here comes another spiny shell. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I swear, if Diddy Kong and Pauline aren't the last two characters for the DLC, that's going to be really unfortunate. Because Diddy Kong is a Mario Kart staple. He is like a Mario Kart veteran, and Pauline, she has to be in this. She has to be in the Booster Course Pass as a playable character because it wouldn't make any sense for them not to add her. You know. Okay, that was Moonview Highway. Very fun track. I really do like the music. The track layout was really nice, and I did like to see the bomb carts making its comeback. Alright, so we're now about to move on to the final cup, or the final track of the Feather Cup, and that is Squeaky Clean Sprint. So I'm going to be quiet and actually hear the music track for this level. Oh, it's very jazzy. Okay. Oh, wow, you got these freaking cassette tapes? Like, bruh, like, what year is this? And I also like the background is based off of the original Super Mario Brothers because Nintendo won't stop reminding you that, hey, the original Super Mario Brothers is still relevant. Oh, you got the mecha cheat sheets from New Super Mario Bros. U swimming in the background. That's pretty cool. That is actually really, really cool. Yeah, who knew driving in a bathtub is so jazzy, you know? Like, you got this freaking jazz music and this bathroom themed course. Got freaking Larry Cooper over here, like, get out of my way, dude. And that alarm clock right there is actually based off of the Bitty Bud enemy from Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World. Yeah, you got cassette tapes, you got tennis balls, you got a rubber duck wearing a Mario cap. Yeah, this is a really well-detailed course, and I'm really digging it. You got this drain. Yeah, you can go down the drain of the bathtub and... Oh. And it's no big deal. It is no big deal. So now we're about to go up the toilet again. Alright, so now we're moving on to our final lap. And I just got hit by a red shell there. King Boo, go away. Like, I don't want you to ruin my first place victory. Oh, there's a ring. I want to say that the ring is supposed to be a reference to Super Mario Odyssey, the binding band from the Metro... No, Metro Kingdom, no, the Sand Kingdom. Yeah, my mistake there. Like, bro, the binding band is not from the Metro Kingdom, it's from the Sand Kingdom. But yeah, I am really, really excited for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Like, I'm so glad that they actually are making another new Super Mario Brothers. No, not new Super Mario Brothers. Another 2D Mario game that isn't new Super Mario Brothers. That's really cool. I'm gonna be so upset if I do not come in first place on this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be coming in first place because I screwed up. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna come in first place in this race, unfortunately. Ah, darn it. Well, there goes my first place victory. Well, that was Squeaky Clean Sprint. That was actually a really nice track. I really did like that one. I mean, the concept was really unique. Really unique track. Alright, so that will conclude the Feather Cup. So now we're about to head on over to the Cherry Cup, and we'll be playing as Wiggler, which is our other new character. So yeah, I think we're just going to get 2 stars here. Yeah, we only got 1 star because I came in 4th. Alright, you've collected 2,100 coins, a new vehicle customization. Yeah, I'm still unlocking vehicles just because that I've not been touching this game. I don't play this game a lot, so that's why I haven't unlocked everything yet. Alright, so we're going to head back to 50cc, and now we're about to play as Wiggler. Oh wait, Wiggler. And we got the GLA. Yeah, this is a freaking Mercedes-Benz vehicle. You know, we'll drive around in the GLA. Alright, so next is the Cherry Cup, which we have Los Angeles Laps from Mario Kart Tour, Sunset Wilds from Mario Kart Super Circuit, Koopa Cape from Mario Kart Wii, and Vancouver Velocity from Mario Kart Tour. Now, people were criticizing Los Angeles Laps' layout is because that, if you guys didn't know that in the original course, the background was taking place at a sunset, but here it actually takes place in broad daylight, and people were freaking out about it, and I'm like, is it really that big? Is it really that big of a deal? I mean, yeah, they're changing the daytime. I mean, I'm not gonna freak out about it. Is that Toadette? Nintendo, can you like stop shoving Toadette into my races? Like, I don't want her to be involved. Like, that had to be Toadette. I don't know if that was Toadette or not, but I'm guessing that was her. Because I kind of saw like a pink mushroom cat. But yeah. So I want to say that Wiggler is a female. Because Wiggler kind of does have like a girly voice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is official. I'm pretty sure Wiggler is a female and not a male. Maybe it is a male with a female's voice. I don't know. No, Wiggler can't be transgender. Like, that can't be right. You know, I'm gonna say it. Wiggler's a female. Correct me if I'm wrong or not, but I don't know. Wiggler has to be a female. I mean, I could go to the Mario Wiki and look it up myself, but I don't really care. Bro, you got these freaking Mario Kart Super Sluggers renders. Like, boy, that's an old 2008 Wii game. Like, why are you showing old renders in that game? I mean, I'm not complaining that much, but I just find it weird that they're showing Mario Kart's, no, Mario Super Sluggers renders. Wait, we're in lap 2, by the way. I haven't mentioned that. Oh, yep. Toadette is racing with us, because I see her little icon on the map down there. So yes, Toadette is in fact racing with us, and of course, because Nintendo sure loves to torture me, don't they? All right, now we're in our final lap. Yeah, once again, I want to apologize for being quiet here. I don't really have much to say right now. I'm just admiring the track that I'm racing on. Freaking red shells. Alright, that was a Los Angeles laps. The track was alright. Alright, so next up is Sunset Wilds from Mario Kart Super Circuit, which is the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart game. And what's really cool about this track is that it actually changes the time of day depending on the laps. Toadette, frick off. Like, hope you fall off that bike. You got the stupid fanfare 20th Century Fox trumpet playing in the background. Yeah, I don't know if the track is gonna actually change the time of day or is it gonna stay at dusk. But that would be really disappointing if it doesn't change the time of day. I think it will, depending on the laps, but we'll find out in a second here. So you got these Shy Guy miners, as in gold digging miners, not people below the age of 17 or 18. Yes, below the age of 18. Yeah, I was just making a joke there. Alright, let's see if the time of day will change. Oh, nope, it's still dusk. I swear, if this track does not change the time of day, then that is really, really disappointing. Wow, I think they actually completely nerfed this track because it was supposed to change the time of day, and I guess that's not going to happen. Wow, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. Like, why are you nerfing these retro tracks? I mean, yeah, I haven't played Mario Kart Super Circuit myself, but I've seen the game before, and I've seen that this track in particular, the time of day is supposed to change depending on the laps. But here, it's not doing that. Yeah, Nintendo's once again being extremely lazy. Nintendo, I will never understand you. Like, watch until Wave 6 come out and say, oh yeah, the time of day is supposed to change in Sunset Wild, so here you go, in an update. Like, no, you're supposed to have this done once the wave comes out, not patch it later, like, that's stupid. That's like what they did with the freaking cars in Coconut Mall. Like, they weren't moving at first, and then when Wave 2 came out, they were like, oh yeah, the cars were supposed to move, so we'll go ahead and fix that. But you got these giant footprints on the ground that kind of resembles Bowser's footprints. So I guess Bowser was here at some point, causing havoc. Yeah, they completely nerfed this track. The time of day isn't changing. It's been dusk this whole time. So they completely nuked this track. They nuked it. Alright, that was Sunset Wilds. Yeah, that track was really interesting. Alright, so next is Koopa Cape from Mario Kart Wii. Alright, here we go. Koopa Cape. Which is another fan favorite Mario Kart Wii track among others. Myself, I really can't judge on that because I haven't played that much of Mario Kart Wii. You got this banjo, freaking hillbilly music playing in this one section. But yeah, if you guys didn't notice, in the original version of Koopa Cape, there's supposed to be like electricity here in this warp pipe section, but in Mario Kart 7 they actually removed that part. So now it's just a boring tunnel this time around and no hazard or anything. I definitely got myself a shell to block myself from getting hit by the other shell. Excuse me. Freaking red shells. Oh yeah, there is one more discussion that I want to have really quickly that I am aware about, but I want to give my take on it. And that is people speculating that Charles Martinet isn't voicing Mario anymore, and that doesn't really make any sense to me. It's because that Charles Martinet was a part of the Super Mario Brothers movie. He voiced Mario's dad, and he voiced the guy near the arcade cabinet. I think his name was like Giuseppe or something. But people were speculating that Charles Martinet may have been recasted because if you've seen the Super Mario Bros. Wonder trailer and the WarioWare Move It trailers, Mario and Wario's voices sounded a little bit off. And in my speculation for this, I honestly don't hear a difference because it does sound like Mario in a way, but you also have to understand that maybe the directors maybe wanted Charles Martinet to do a different voice for Mario, like, and not his traditional way where it's kind of like a much deeper voice, because Nintendo has been recycling voice clips for the longest time, and we rarely ever hear new voices coming out of Mario's mouth nowadays. So maybe it is Charles Martinet, and maybe they wanted Nintendo to do like, hey, maybe you should do Mario, but maybe change his pitch a little bit, like make him sound a little bit higher pitch instead of his usual deeper voice. Because if you play games like Sonic Frontiers, Sonic's voice is still voiced by Roger Craig Smith, but in that game they went with a different voice direction. Like Sonic's voice isn't as I want to say like hyper in that game. They went more for like a more serious toned why am I saying Mario? I'm talking about Sonic Frontiers. But yeah, they probably went with a different voice direction for Sonic in that game, and maybe they wanted Martinet to do like a higher pitched Mario to fit the wild nature of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. But yeah, so I don't want to jump into conclusions just yet, so we're just going to have to wait until the game comes out and check the credits to see if Charles Martinet's name is there or not. But I don't want to say that he's been recast. Maybe they probably want him to do a different voice direction. They were like, you know what, Martinet, maybe we want Mario to have a higher pitched voice because usual lower pitched voice, because Mario's voice is very distinct, and maybe they wanted Charles to do a different voice with Mario. So anyways, here we are in Vancouver Velocity for Mario Kart Tour, and this is the final track in the Cherry Cup. And yeah, freaking Toadette is in first place right now, and I'm not going to let that happen, so out of my way, you stupid pink mushroom. Hope you drown. Red shells. I mean green shells. Yeah, my mistake there again. Because a lot of voice actors, a lot of their original voice actors have done different directions of their characters. Like, oh, I can do Mario, but maybe I can do a higher pitch Mario. No, just like with Bob West, the voice of Barney. When he did Barney back in Barney in the Backyard Gang and stuff like that, his Barney voice was a lot deeper. But then, in the later Barney and Friends videos, they went with a much higher pitched voice. So, yeah, that's exactly what people do all the time. Like, they change the range of their voices. It's not because that the fact that they've been recasted or anything. It's just that they went with a different voice direction. See, I don't know what people are talking about, saying, it's not Charles Martinet, it's a different actor. And I'm like, you don't know that. Maybe it is Charles Martinet, and maybe they wanted him to do a different voice direction. Because that's what lots of voice actors do. Whenever they first get into their role, their voice may not sound the same as they did back then, and that's why they went with a different voice direction, and they stick to that direction for many years to come. So, yeah, I want to still say that's Charles Martinet still doing Mario, but they just probably wanted him to do a different voice direction. Alright, I'm done having that conversation, so yeah, I haven't been really talking about this track. This track is okay, I guess. I mean, it's not anything special, if I were to be honest, but it's fine. It's a fine track. Alright, we're almost done here. Okay, that was Vancouver Velocity, and I have to say, my favorite track out of the ones that were showcased here, I have to say, I think my favorite track in this cup might have to be Koopa Cape. Yeah, Koopa Cape was pretty cool. I actually really liked that track a lot. Sunset Wilds, that track was pretty disappointing because the time of day didn't change. And for the Feather Cup, I would probably say my favorite track in that one has to be Moonview Highway and Squeaky Clean Sprint. And because I came in first place in all the tracks, I got a nice 3 stars. Okay, everyone, that will conclude Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass. Once again, there will be a poll coming out later today asking your opinions on the tracks for both the Feather and the Cherry Cup. So until next time, we'll see each other again with the final wave, Wave 6, which will be coming out much, much later. So this has been Evie the Original Master, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and until next time, goodbye everyone.